Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cosplay Tea Time, a fun community of cosplayers bringing you podcast recordings featuring animes, fandoms, the art of cosplaying, colors, conventions, and anything else we can think of. And today is a very special episode because we're celebrating 2 years of Cosplay Tea Time being out there on YouTube and all the socials. So, yay! We made it 2 years now for another 100 more years. Oh gosh, I could not imagine. But yes, so we're going to be doing a royal tea theme today. So we're going to be talking about different royal animes, different characters, any OCs we might have, and also too sharing past and pleasant memories of cosplay tea time experiences. So before we get into all of that today, I want to introduce our lovely guest and tea sippers here with me, starting with
I am Rio Castle, or I can call myself one of my OCs. I am Percival. I am the male OC of one of my Giga Zexel books. Be sure to check it out when it gets written and published on Wattpad. So,
Yay. Shockingly, I am here once again. I am Springy. I go by the he hims. I am currently dressed up as the fan version of Purple Guy, Willie Mack from Five Nights at Freddy's. Right before this, I was actually looking to get his new outfit from the movie. Ugh. Uh, yeah.
Yay! Well, thank you both for joining me. So it's really excited. Such an awesome treat to do all of this. So, and of course, my name is Jen. I am the founder of Cosplay Tea Time as well as today's host. Excuse me. I go by she/her pronouns. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram as Jenford Cosplays 45, and I am dressed as one of my OCs. She's a fairy. She lives in a nice little sparkling world and everything. She meets a very handsome fairy prince, but their love is supposed to be forbidden. There is an exciting Wattpad story as well. Mouse45 is the name of that. So if you want to find out more about her adventures, do be sure to check it out. So, with intros done and out of the way, we're going to do 2 icebreaker questions, with our first one being if you could choose one favorite character. Okay, so just one. I know it's hard. Just one, your favorite. And then they were to dress up as you, so they had to cosplay as you. Who would that character be, and what kind of clothing would they wear?
the cogs are turning right now. Oh my gosh. If I had to choose a character from one of the animes that I really enjoy, not choose.
It's too hard.
Because there's so many good characters that I can honestly see wearing like the same style of stuff that I wear, which would be t-shirts, long pants, jackets that are like the one that I'm wearing right now. It's difficult because, sure, I'm currently dressed as one of my OCs for a book that I currently have going right now. He's got a leather jacket that's black. Closest thing I have for a leather jacket right now. So, yeah, honestly, Percival has already the style of clothing that I would typically wear. So, but then again, that's how I designed him.
Makes sense.
So. I was just like, imagining just like Springtrap wearing like over the suit, like trying to dress up like me, and that made me laugh in my head. Um, but probably if I had to pick one that wasn't because it would look funny, it would probably be Jean Arc from Ruby. He would probably be the easiest one to get into a somewhat cosplay of me. Just go raid Blake's closet, and it's pretty much pretty pretty simple. Uh, just go raid the Bumblebee shared closet, and he'll probably find something good enough. Um, because I mainly wear like black, and hoodies and stuff like that. I do wear tan pants sometimes for work. Um, for some reason, I was imagining him being like, "I need this one Five Nights at Freddy's shirt really badly, but I can't find it on Amazon or on Remnant Zon. I don't know, whatever the closest thing is. Just one in particular, but they aren't selling it anymore. Or like this one Game Theory jacket. I need this one in particular, but no, it's not being sold anymore or whatever. And it just that it's funny to me. But yeah, that probably the easiest one for Jean to do it. Just go raid Team Ruby's closet. From Blake to all of them. Just all of them. It's fine.
I mean, he did cosplay as Weiss that one time in Ruby Chibi, because he's like, one of us has to change. So, I mean, it's true. And not only that's funny, while you were talking about like the Five Nights at Freddy's and Jean, I could imagine like a Pumpkin Pete like cameo or something. Like Pumpkin Pete Five Nights at Freddy's. And Jean's just like, oh, like so innocently like playing the game, and then Pumpkin Pete comes out and scares him. So he doesn't eat the cereal for a month because he's so scared.
Now I really want to get somebody to draw that for me.
Yes. He has a little Pumpkin Pete nightlight. He has to turn it on at night. He's so terrified. Can we get that Rooster Teeth merch, please? I really want a nightlight. Oh, goodness. Yeah, alrighty. So I'm gonna do another member of Team Juniper, of course. I feel like y'all know whose name I'm about to say. It's Nora Valkyrie, best girl. So let's see. If she dressed up as me, usually I wear like a lot of t-shirt jeans if I'm not in cosplay. But because now that it's fall, it is the time for turtlenecks, and I usually wear like an open sleeve type of vest, or even a closed off vest, like my black vest and stuff. And I think she would look really, really adorable in like a little cozy turtleneck, like a little pumpkin Pete spice latte in her hand. So we'll make it work. Alrighty, next up, and I'm kind of sad that Mousie's not here to answer this, but I did promise one day we would do a cheese podcast recording. That's in the near future, so subscribe if you want to see that. What type of cheese is your favorite?
Ooh. Now, that's a bit difficult for me because I got two favorite.
Okay.
I really enjoyed provolone. And white American. So those two cheeses I really enjoy.
Provolone's a good one. I always get that on my Subway sandwich. But also I love like, and it's not technically a type of cheese, but it's like it technically is too. Fiesta blend. Or like sometimes called Fiesta blend. Sometimes called Fiesta blend. Sometimes it's called like Mexican or something like that. It depends on the brand and what it's called. I think it's like sharp cheddar and mozzarella in there, just pre-shredded, and I love it. It's my favorite. Provolone is a good one too because I get down my Subway sandwich. I said that twice. Hey.
Yes, I am also a fan of provolone. Not really crazy about mozzarella. I'm not a big fan of yellow cheeses. Somewhere in my adult life, I'm just like all of a sudden like yellow cheese. Like, ugh, no thank you. But I remember growing up, there was like this one type of cheese. It was like goat's milk cheese or something, but it was like the best cheese ever. It was so soft and creamy and just went with everything. It was like, I can't find it anymore. I think it was like a small farm that made it, and we would get it during the summertime and everything. I think. I feel like my sister's gonna correct me in the comments. Hi, Emily. No, but yeah, I remember there was like some cheese growing up that I absolutely love and I cannot find ever again, so, but that's okay. Alrighty, but with that, we're going to conclude our little icebreakers and do a quick little commercial break. So, let's see if I got this. I got it yesterday. I know I can do it again. So, here we go. Alright, so if you are tuning into Cosplay Tea Time, this is your first time, welcome. Thank you for taking a moment out of your day to watch us just chit-chat about cosplays and different topics and all that. So, we're just like a group of cosplayers. We take a moment out of our day from creating, and whether it's content, sewing, making props, and all that fun stuff. And then we just sit. We have our snacks, our tea, water, whatever it might be, and then we'll, talk about different things, record it, post it, all that good stuff. So, if you're a fellow cosplayer out there and you would like to join, be sure to message us on our Instagram. We have a link tree down below, so make sure you follow and support Cosplay Tea Time on all the socials. We'd appreciate it, as well as follow our lovely guest and tea sippers here with me today as well. So, Spring, I see you. I see you, Spring. If not, Editor Jen will see you. So, and then you'll be getting a DM. I saw that a little bit too late, but I saw it. No, you're fine. Yeah, do be sure to message us on Instagram. We'd love to have you, even if you join like one recording, several recordings. Do be sure to message us. We'll get you squared away. So, and also big thank you for all the love and support throughout the years as we've been doing this for 2 years. Now we get to celebrate. So much fun. So yes, thank you. All right, and with that, we are going to jump into the theme, which of course is royalty. So we're talking princesses, princes, queens, kings, dragons, castles, magic, fairies, and all that fun stuff. So, and we're also going to be talking about, kind of reflecting on Cosplay Tea Time in these past 2 years because it's hard to believe that 2 years has gone by. So, but we're going to start with our first question. Get ready, Rio. Which fictional place would you want to rule in? So it can be an original, it could be Disney, hashtag not sponsored, Disney, anime, anywhere in the world even.
Can I choose something from a game?
Yes, of course.
All right. If I had to choose a place in particular, I would choose something from Dungeons and Dragons Neverwinter, one of the best games on the PS4 and Xbox. And honestly, I think I would go for Protector's Enclave. Because it has a castle there, there's a throne room, there's also plenty of guards around the city. So, if honestly I had to choose, it would be there.
Nice.
Halloween Town from Nightmare Before Christmas. That would be my favorite. Or the Anur system, which is basically where in Ben 10, where all the Halloween-looking aliens live. It's like on a few different planets. And the fun fact is that to them, humans look monstrous, so they would all be scared of me as well. So you just like this giant Frankenstein walk up and be like, ah! I just like have to run away and be like, haha, I rule you with an iron fist, and then be sad because all the monsters are scared of me. But yeah.
Tyrant ruler. Just kidding. Let's see. So I'm going to go with the Disney place. I think it's the one in Tangled. It starts with a letter C. It's like Corona. Is it I think it's Corona or something. I don't know,
Something
but
like that.
wherever that is, very pretty. I love the art design with it and how it's set up with like the water, and they do the festival of lights and all that. Like I want to do that. And they have like forest and different areas and stuff. So I would want to rule there. So you can get to hang out with Rapunzel and Flynn and the horse and everything. So that'd be fun to do. Alrighty, next up we have, what would you want your castle to look like?
Ooh. Honestly, if I wanted it to do a reconstruction on the castle in Protector's Enclave, I would want it to look like the one in the United Lands of Poseidon Ocean from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Really gorgeous castle, and the design is phenomenal.
Well, I would think pretty much anything that looks kind of spooky, pretty much any vampire-esque castle, any like gothic castle that you can think of is pretty much what I would want to live in. Yeah. Yeah, that's my final answer right there.
Is there a little buzzer? So we need a mousy buzzer. I'll remember to put that in the merch channel later. Future Jen problem. She has a lot of problems. It's okay. Let's see. So what do I want my castle to look like? I don't know. I mean, I guess like the traditional castle, like nice classic stone with the little circly things. I was just writing about castles the other day, so you'd think I'd remember everything, but I don't. So, it'd be like up like on a hill and have like a lot of towers and pillars and a huge library in it. Yes. The library is a must because, as I mentioned, I think during the Disney podcast recording, like places I'd want to visit, the Beauty and the Beast library. Yes, please. Just leave me alone. Prop my feet up with a good book in front of a fireplace. That's all I want. Cup of tea. That's all I want. So it has to have a good library, lots of pretty rooms, gorgeous ballroom with the grand staircase. Oh yes, we can go on and on. Maybe that'll be a future Wattpad story. We'll see. Let's see. So we got places. So this was a fun one that I found, which is, what would you want your crown to look like? Or tiara. Crown tiara.
Honestly, a traditional gold crown with obviously different colored gemstones, such as reds, greens, blues, and possibly some black and white thrown in. Maybe some amber ones too, like a amber orange.
That sounds pretty. Like that.
Personally, I have like two options in my head. Either one that's black and spiky, shocking, I know, or the one that's used as a transformation device in. I'm gonna butcher this name, so be prepared. Oma Sentai King Oger. It's a whole thing, but it's really cool looking, and it also turns into a sword. So, be like,
There you go.
but yeah.
2 for 1. It's fashionable and functional. Usable. Let's see. So what do I want my crown to look like? I actually have another crown over there. I think I've posted as Nora, like wearing like this big pink crown. That has been my dream crown for a long time, and now I have it. I should have brought it over here too, but I'm already wearing. I think this is the one I wore for my wedding. But I have like a large pink crown with like lots of pink and white jewels, and like the big piece in the center. So that's like the perfect crown. It's nice and pink. Always the way to go. Alrighty. So I'm gonna change this up since earlier was a little bit hard. I was gonna have everybody pick one favorite royal fictional character, but we're gonna do top 3. So what are your top 3 favorite fictional royal characters?
All right. And obviously, 2 of them are from the same series. And so Nash and Marin, they are the siblings in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal universe. And so I found that out when I first watched the series. So it was really interesting to see that the brother was the emperor of an entire nation, while his sister was basically a princess or priestess. As for my third one, shoot, do I not know any others?
No, it's okay.
Nope, I don't know.
That's okay.
I've only got there's only the 2, and that's it.
You got 2 for 2 years Cosplay Tea Time, so it works out.
One of them is named Tokiwa Sogo, who is the king of time. And common riders. It's weird. The series is weird. The second one is named. He doesn't have a last name. It's weird, or at least it's not showing up on this thing I'm looking at right now. Is Gara from King Oger, the thing I talked about earlier. It's basically a Power Ranger season where they're all kings of different nations. Then the Pumpkin King, Night Before Christmas, Jack Skellington himself. But yeah, those are my top 3 as of right now. If we ask me again in 10 minutes, it'll probably be something different.
Something really good. Pumpkin King, of course. Because we're posting this in October, so yeah. Let me see. Top 3. I know I mentioned one earlier. That's Rapunzel from Disney's Tangled. Absolutely love her and her character design. Another one would be Ezrin from The Dragon Prince. How much he's grown up, and now he's king, ruling over Catalis and everything. And the third one, see, now I'm stumped on the third one because I'm like, are they classified as a princess? I don't know, but I would say Princess Jasmine from Aladdin, because my husband says like, oh, you remind me so much of her and everything, and I'm just like, I don't know how, but okay. And then of course Oliver came up beside me and meowed, and I'm like, Oliver, you could be Rasha, the tiger, and he's like, yeah, it works. So here you go, 3. Let's see. So we have 2 more questions. Oh, we have 2 more questions on my listy-do, which is, what part of tea is your favorite? So it could be from like the food, like any of like the food tiers. It could be the tea itself, company. Like, what's your favorite part about being at tea?
If I'm going to be completely honest, I think it would definitely be the snacks for me.
Yeah, of course.
Snacks. That's a good one. But to say something different, I would say.
That's my answer.
But to say something different, I would say just getting to do an activity with friends or family in general.
That's good. That's a good thing. So I guess you both kind of took like my answers, which was the food, of course, making the food, the scones, and all that fun stuff, getting a nibble away, and then of course, like, you know, getting to talk with folks, just taking a moment just to really sit, relax, and unwind for a bit before you continue on about your day or evening. So it's a little bit of both. Maybe it's a lot of both. I don't know. No brain today. Sorry. Anyway, so we have one more question, which is, what has been your favorite... Oh, wait. I made a grammar error. Uh-oh. What have been some of your favorite moments in Cosplay Tea Time?
Considering this is only my second time being here, so this is my second podcast of this year. I'm going to put the dragon down before it falls to the floor. Yeah, I think it was the fact that when you did the school one, that was like one of my like greatest ones to have ever joined, because I got to tell about like how my school years had gone and who I've met throughout. Case in point, during my junior year, I met Chelsea during her freshman year.
Mm-hmm. I think we have two. One is that I seem to just be a living meme at 95% of the
You are.
shorts or something stupid I've said, which is great,
I could change
and I
that.
love it. No, it's fine. I love it. It's great. And the second part is the end. Goodbye, everybody.
What are you doing? Are you okay?
I'm good. I felt like that would be something funny. I'm good. I'm gonna be
Oh
back in
my
my chair. Sorry.
God. Are you okay? That was great. Guess what's getting
Yeah,
turned
And
into a
that's
short?
short. The moment I did it, I was like, I just proved my own point of why I keep on
yes, you
being
did.
the living meme.
Oh
Um,
my gosh, that was amazing.
That was great.
but yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes, so what has been some of my favorite moments in cosplay tea time? It's crazy to think like 2 years ago. So for those that don't know, we recorded our first podcast recording on October 3rd. Remember October 3rd, Full Metal Alchemist fans, Brotherhood fans, and it's October 3rd for Mean Girls fans. So we started our very first recording. It was our first Halloween recording on October 3rd. Of course, it didn't get posted until October 31st of 2021, but like that very first recording that we did, like kind of made it feel like this is going to be a thing, like this is going to be a podcast that we do. So yes, October 3rd is our day just to celebrate, trying to get cosplayers together, welcome community, safe community. So that's always been my goal. I think the Q&A video, I'll have that link down below. Jen, remember that, and stuff. Like I go more in depth with explaining like the inspiration. I was gonna say the birth story, not quite, but just how Cosplay Tea Time got started and everything. Oh gosh, but yes. So some of my favorite moments, I'll pick two as well. I'll do just getting to like meet new people as they come into the server, watching people like come out of their shells. English. I'm gonna slow down. Like, because I've had people message me and they're like, I want to join, but I'm really shy, I'm really anxious. And I'm just like, just like give it a try. There's other people who have anxiety, social anxiety and stuff. But once you get talking to people, you'll just find out we're just people who love to cosplay, we're people who love to talk about anime, shows, and stuff. Like, you just gotta join in the conversation and everything. So it's really like so good to just see like people like communicate and everything, and it's just like, oh yes, you're doing fine, you're doing great, sweetie. I've been quoting that all week, so I'm so sorry, but
No,
yes.
you're fine.
So it's really wholesome to see that. So that's like within the Discord, and then of course YouTube when it wants to work and I'm not tired and everything like that. And we've only had a couple of not nice people, I'll put it that way, comment a couple things, and either me or the mods will see it and we'll just kind of like take it down before anybody else sees it. So sometimes behind the scenes, yeah, y'all aren't gonna see that, but do know that sometimes we do watch out for comments, and whenever we see a not nice comment, we're just like, not here, not in our comment section. So yeah, but whenever we get like really good comments, or even, I'll get DMs, I'll be talking to folks and they'll just be like, oh, I watched the episode, it was really funny, or I saw this short and it was like really funny, it made my day, like you guys are doing awesome, keep it up. It's just like, oh, we're doing it, we're doing good in the cosplay community, like let's go, goal achieved, we're done, we're retiring, goodbye. I can't fall off my chair like Springy did because I have a handle here and these wings are very precious to me, so I can't do it. But yes, so but yeah, so that's like, I think just connecting with people has always been the goal with Cosplay Tea Time, and to hear it and like be validated, it's just like, oh yes, we're doing it. It makes all the stress and worry and everything that goes on just so worth it. And I want to continue that. Like, we're gonna be sticking around for a while. Don't ask me how long, but we're gonna keep making content and all that because we got a whole Google Doc with like 7+ pages of ideas. So we're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff. So I'm hoping that more folks join. I think I think when we do like our holidays recording, I'll do like a review and stuff and just be like, this is where we're at. This is where I want to be next year, because it is nice to go back and reflect on it. So during the holidays podcast recording, because that'll get posted later in the year. That's usually like our last one before our holiday break. So I'll talk more then about our goals. So it's good to have goals. We like goals. So, but yes, and with that, I don't have any more questions. But as always, I like to turn it over to everybody in the tea room to see if they have questions about Cosplay Tea Time for folks in the tea room or for viewers out there. So, Rio.
I'm trying to set steak. Trying to get the dragon to stay, because it won't show up when it's sitting on the desk. Had to figure out a way. But I honestly don't have any questions, but literally today's podcast is just had allowed me to literally like get things on that I actually have lying around in the room. And I don't want to bother standing up, but the swords that I use for while I'm outside. So
we love a good closet cosplay.
Whatever. Excuse me. Yikes. Voice crack a little bit. Yikes.
Okay. Mine's gone too. So it's the end of the day.
But as I was like saying, in some of the pieces I have either had made, like the cape that I'm wearing, or I had bought in the past, such as the bracers here. But the thing that's like going across my chest here, this is actually just a Nerf thing. Yeah, I decided to use this because one of the closest things that I've got for a sash.
Yeah.
But the whole entire thing with royals and whatnot, you get to see many different things from medieval to Japanese. There's different eras of medieval time periods that you just get to explore, and it's honestly one of the coolest things ever.
It is. I agree.
Yeah. I don't have a question, but I just wanted to point out I am wearing royal purple. If you want to know what that means, go watch the purple color recording. Haha.
I gotta post that.
Slid in go watch that. Haha. But yeah, other than that, I'm good.
Yeah. I'm also wearing purple dress, my matron of honor dress for my sister's wedding almost 5 years ago. If you would have told me 5 years ago I was going to be wearing this for like a podcast recording, I would have looked at you and been like, what? Now it's all coming together.
What's a podcast?
What's that? Don't know. Because they weren't popular back then. Now they're everywhere. So just adding to the mix. Alrighty, yes. So we'll have a question down below for the audience to engage, of course. So, and with that, we're going to go ahead and take off into our little corners of the cosplay world. I just want to say thank you to the tea sippers here who joined me today. Thanks for participating, getting to be part of the Cosplay Tea Time community. Again, if you want to join, be sure to message us on our Instagram. I think that's it. Just again. I'm not choking up, Springy. You're not gonna see me cry twice this year. Go check out my TikTok when I got Nora's hammer. I bawled like a baby. But yeah, so yeah, I do just want to say, thank you everyone. 2 years Cosplay Tea Time. It's been a blast. We're gonna continue making more. So but yes, so thank you. So until then, we'll see you all in a new episode here soon. Stay safe, take care, and keep stepping away. Bye everyone.
Hello, everyone! Marcy here from Cosplay Tea Time, here to wish you all a happy 2-year anniversary right here on the 3rd episode of Season 4. Yay! Aren't these type of events exciting? Well, stay tuned for more Cosplay Tea Time, because the more episodes we create for you all, the more we can give some happy, smiling faces. Stay tuned for more. if you'd like to join our show, make sure you get in contact with our Instagram, cosplay_T_time, or our host, Jen.cosplays45. Until then, enjoy our previous, new, and upcoming episode announcements. Keep sipping